Hello everyone, welcome back to part 2 and the conclusion of a replay between FOV and Fly here on Plunder Isle. FOV was able to take out 4 or 5 early grunts with some nice ghoul surrounds, but now we have Wind Riders versus Gargoyles and Crypt Fiends, so very interesting play coming in from both players. No spirit or Envenom spears for the Wind Riders to slow down any units, and the Wind Riders now looking, or Fly now looking to try to get to level try to level up his heroes a little bit, and he's got to be careful as those units are going to be able to come back in. Death Knight now coming in with the Lich and a Gargoyle. Not quite sure how this is going to really play out. The FOV really trying to overcommit himself. He does not have as much, but the Farseer is going to go down, trying to save itself, and goes down to the Lich, so the Lich was able to get that last kill in, and now trying to take down that Ogre Magi. Tauren Chieftain going to get to level 2, picks up a Claws of Attack +6 for all of his hard work, and the Farseer once again is being resurrected at the Altar of Storms. Tauren Chieftain now trying to go after these this creep camp as well, using the Spirit Wolves from the Farseer as a little bit of a tank. Farseer doing a good job trying to take down those Troll Berserkers, and now he's just going to run around that Tauren Chieftain in order to get some experience right now. So that Tauren Chieftain gonna make it to level 3, trying to take down that Ogre Warlord. Tauren Chieftain is currently healing himself. Very nice use of creeping and healing all at the same time, and the Ogre Lord should go down in just a moment. Down to 195 hit points. Gonna do get that final kill and get to level 3 on the Tauren Chieftain. Picks up some healing wards, some good items on that Tauren Chieftain. Let's see, the Lich is currently sitting at level 2. Meanwhile, the Death Knight is nowhere to be found. Death Knight is currently sitting at level 3, and we are currently sitting at Black Citadel. So Black Citadel already researched, most likely going to pick up an orb relatively quickly. If he's not already done it, he's already done it. Orb of Corruption. And now the Wind Riders are, nice use of the healing ward to try to take down this creep camp. And Tauren Chieftain make it to level 4 as he's creeping these relatively hard creep camps by himself. So Red Drake's gonna go down and gonna pick up a nice Pipe of Insight and a Tome of Experience. Wow, Tauren Chieftain gonna get to level 4 in a hurry, and is gonna have level 2 Endurance Aura. Most likely, is he teching Endurance Aura? Not quite sure yet. He hasn't trained, from what I can tell. And now the Farseer is going to come out, and Farseer just does not want to live this game at all. Comes out and runs into the army of Fly. He's going to go ahead and teleport, and runs back into the army once more. Frost Nova, Death Coil, and that Ghoul is going to get that last hit in there, and trying to run around, and the Death Knight gets a coil off, but great use of micro, gets some. Now the Farseer is going to go down right now. Tauren Chieftain trying to come back in. Farseer is still in play. Wow, good micro coming in from Fly. But now we have the Farseer. Nice use of Stomp in there. So Stomp trying to take down a lot of units. And now Web finally coming into play. But I don't think it's going to matter because the Tauren Chieftain is just a beast right now. It does have a potion of invulnerability. Another Stomp. FOV trying to surround that Tauren Chieftain, and that Tauren Chieftain is just a beast right now. Do have a healing ward in play as well, so that Tauren Chieftain just taking down units left and right. Down goes a Ghoul, down goes another Ghoul. Wow, this is really swinging back in just for Fly with that level 4 Tauren Chieftain. Level 4 Tauren Chieftain trying to do some extra damage, trying to take down some additional units, and the Tauren Chieftain currently sitting at level 4 probably needs a Clarity Potion to really enjoy any more of this fighting right now. Peon's now trying to go back in and trying to take down some additional units. Tauren Chieftain running in the back, does have a Brilliance Aura, so is going to be able to do a lot more stomping in just a moment. And let's see what's going to happen here. We do have Orb of Corruption, and the Tauren Chieftain's trying to run around, able to take down a lot of units. Farseer now being resurrected once more, and great pressuring coming in from FOV. Fly doing a good job trying to get to the shop, perhaps a Potion of Healing and a Clarity Potion right now, and a Healing Salve on himself. Bestiaries now being focused down, but with Crypt Fiends and hero damage and magic damage, those Bestiaries are not going to fall down that easily. He can probably just try to repair and come back in. Tauren Chieftain now with 200 mana should be able to come back in and counter this relatively easily. Is he going to go ahead and use a Speed Scroll and try to push in? That would be my guess at that point, trying to get some additional leveling right now. And let's see, Crypt Fiend's gonna go down in a hurry, gets in another stomp. Crypt Fiend is gonna go down once more, now gets to level 5 on the Tauren Chieftain. Level 5 Tauren Chieftain is a one-man army stomping left and right, trying to take down units. Is trying to take down Fiends. Fiends getting focused down, another stomp going down, and more Fiends going in. Peons trying to join in, trying to lend in and a helping pitchfork into this fight. And what, we have another Death Coil coming in as well. So the web now coming into play, and Fiends going, or those Wind Riders are going down slowly. Another stomp. FOV is doing a good job. Luckily, he has a level 4 Death Knight to try to continue to coil those units. And even though he has Frost Armor on those Crypt Fiends, those Crypt Fiends are going down in a hurry. This Tauren Chieftain is just a pure beast. Left and right, let's see what's going to happen. The Tauren Chieftain does not have any more mana, unfortunately, and the units are forced to pull back once more. Wind Riders now coming back in. Tauren Chieftain sitting at level 5. Let's see what's going to happen here. Tauren Chieftain trying to do some additional damage. Perhaps we'll get in another stomp. No, does not have enough mana for an additional stomp at this point. And the Farseer is just trying to throw lightning, just trying to get in some additional damage right now to try to push off this attack. Raiders now coming in to join in on the mix, and the bestiary is being repaired once more. Tauren Chieftain trying to come in. Not quite sure what he's going to do. Is he going to come in for another stomp? No, not quite yet, and we do have an ensnare back on the Wind Rider. Wind Rider is going to go down due to web. Trying to get in there, Gets a surround on the Death Knight. Gets a stomp on the Death Knight, and the Tauren Chieftain is low on hit points. Uses a potion of invulnerability, and is going to try to take down some more units now. Peasants now, or peons now, not really sure what to do, as the Tauren Chieftain is forced to run to the back of the base along with the Farseer. A great effort by Fly, but I think FOV is just been able to keep the pressure on long enough. Now that he has a level 5 Death Knight, that level 5 Death Knight will be able to nuke the crap out of that Tauren Chieftain. And now the Death Knight does have a lot of mana due to 2 statues being in play. So at this point in time, the hero advantage from the Death Knight may be too much. And yes, the bestiaries are going to go down. The ghouls are now in play as well in order to take down these buildings. Fiends are thus there to try to counter those Wind Riders. Farseer goes down once more. Ensnare on the Death Knight. Death Knight's probably not gonna go down with that Frost Armor on the Death Knight. The Death Knight has 7 armor and slows all the attacks of Fly's units right now. Another nuke and another stomp. Fly's trying to hang on for dear life. The Tauren Chieftain, even if it gets to level 6, will not really be able to do anything. That stomp is just doing a lot of damage, but still not really able to do enough damage in order to win this. Fly trying to run to the back of the base right now. Death Knight, Frost Nova, and we're going to have a Death Coil coming in. Down goes the Tauren Chieftain, and that's going to be a good game. Hope you enjoyed that. Fly, valiant effort trying to use that Tauren Chieftain to win, but ultimately FOV getting all those early kills against those grunts, giving a hero advantage to the Death Knight, and it was too much to recover. I hope you guys enjoyed the game, and I hope to see you guys on Battle.net.